Last time we defeated a very difficult boss. At least I found him very difficult. I mean, I did fight him on hard mode, but whatever. Anyway, be warned, this heretical text is designated false scripture. Unauthorized possession will be punished. And so, pound sign appeared in a vision. The saint described as follows. The being's alluring eyes alternated in color between gold and rust, depending on the light, but they paled next to its magnificent smile, a most amicable expression. Had a smile that offered wisdom and benevolence. It could make wishes come true. At that moment I knew for certain the seemingly benevolent being was very dangerous indeed, for it did not know of good and evil. Appears to bear humanity only goodwill, also reflects the desire of those around it, striving to make them happy. But this being is only a mirror. It cannot comprehend the moral compass of good and evil. And those who ask for their wishes to be granted will, in the end, see the results they've wrought, a hell built from brick after brick of good intentions. As my last wish, I asked to return underground. In this way, the world will remember only its supreme benevolence. Okay. Okay. Abandoned excavation camp. His note. To whomever finds this place in the future, feel free to use anything you find here as you see fit. I don't need them, but perhaps these items will prove useful to you. The world grows more dangerous every day. Whoever you are, I pray for your survival. Leia FM. Nice.
If you've received this message, then I am likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please, do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission to slap him if that's what it takes. And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
To my dearest and most esteemed stalker, I wish I could personally see your face this very moment. How do you like my masterpiece? I poured my very soul into it with all my heart. I trust there is no need for formal introductions, of course not, for it is I, your dear Latino. You took many things from me. Arms, legs, a sunny outlook on life. And then you drove blades through me. All on your own. So, I have only you to thank, yes? I am grateful. Never in my life have I ever known such shameful disgrace and such overwhelming joy. You heard it correctly. Joy. For in that moment, my dear, you became interesting, worthy of my attention and study. All humans are intriguing to me, but you shall help me shape my study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful. So, you must be assessed. Starting now. My dear stalker, I have crafted a test that will reveal your heart, your soul, your true self. It's a simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder, which life do you value more? Yours or your apprentice's? When you have listened to this message, do pay a visit to the Rose Estate. I have something you want back, don't I? And you owe me, stalker, one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
Well. Alright then. Creepy, creepy, creepy. I mean, Arlecchino can't die in this timeline because presently...
We still have time. Leia must be headed to the Rose Estate. If we can save Leia and Romeo, I think this is our shot at changing things.
Changing things. Okay. Well, that's mean. Oh. Right. So that happened. I don't really see there being a way to jump this gap. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, I should have switched. Really? Wait. Okay, so you can just use whichever one you want, realistically. Okay. Come on. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm just overthinking that. Okay. I keep doing it way early. Dude, I actually... Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect the dog. Nobody expects the dog. Okay, we need to switch to electric blitz. Like, I literally knew that, and I just then didn't do it. Yeah, I can't walk onto that. Really? I swear I had a backstab there. I need to attract your attention. was weird. I couldn't hit it for a second. Okay, anyway. What was worth all of that trouble? An ancient disc, okay. Okay. One of you. Oh my gosh. I absolutely hate these things. Like, why do you need to be constantly planting mines? The way they just constantly steal territory. It's very annoying. Okay, well, we don't have to go the other way. We don't have to go that way anymore, so... Dude. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just did that. I was like, oh, I needed to heal. Oh, yeah, let's apply electro blitz. That's electric blitz. That's what we meant. Yes, that's for sure what we meant. Okay, anyway. Okay, anyway. A bottle of the painkillers used by Leia is completely empty. An overdose can be fatal for the average person. Painkillers cannot cure the petrification disease, nor can they effectively alleviate the suffering. Yet there are some who struggle to even live without becoming dependent on painkillers.
Hey, about what I said before. Just think, if we can save them here, we could alter Krot's future. For the better, I hope. But put that aside, Leia's fighting alone. How could we not help? So, what do you say, pal?
I don't know, I guess we're not answering. Here's the thing is the future something that can be altered? Is this something that already happened regardless?
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Okay, we have the Duelist Amulet, which increases weapon attack at low HP. So this is our RTSR, fierce combat skills, surface in dire circumstances. The honor of the bastards is rooted in the spirit of never accepting defeat until the end. Giant's Amulet changes weight to very heavy when equipped. Why would you want to do that? An amulet developed by the Workshop Union to test heavyweight puppets. This ill-fated amulet was so heavy that it could flatten the ground, but with no puppets capable of withstanding its weight while remaining intact, its production was ultimately halted. I mean, I'll just buy them for the sake of having them, I guess. Also, we got a disc, so we should probably trade that in. I mean, if there was one that increased your attack based on your equip load, then that could be a good combo, maybe. I don't know.
Well met, Masters.
Charge is fatal when a fatal attack is successful. The easiest way to ensure victory on the battlefield comes down to securing resources. Plundering enemy resources and weaknesses is a time-honored tradition in warfare. Veteran's Eye Patch. The first skill that zoo employees were trained in was lying. After all, children should live amongst heroes, fantastic worlds, and treasures untold. Oh yeah, I need to read some armor that I got and then just never bothered to read. Well, it's not armor, but you know what I mean. He ensured his siblings never invade the workshop's latest weapons and equipment. No, brother, get the parts first. We can use whatever he makes as weapons. The Battle Maniac. This is the odd headgear of an eclectic inventor who can't stop tinkering on ingenious but devilish weapons. Big brother, can you please shut him up? The youngest. abrasive. A letter to family. Marion, you must take the children, leave everything, and flee the moment you read this letter. Do not seek out our relatives for safety. Just go and find a place unknown to anyone else. Simon, that devil won't be satisfied until all who oppose him are dead. Your... Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought this was gonna be a boss. Okay, come on in here. Correspondence from beyond the sea. To my respected brothers and sisters of the truth, your correspondence was well received. I cannot hide my awe regarding the events occurring there beyond the sea. Time and again I am enlightened by your profound learnings. I can only respond with my thanks. The golden medicine enclosed in your recent communique was most welcome. I have confirmed its efficacy on patients suffering mild symptoms of the stone disease, those whose lungs were not yet affected. Fortunately, it seems eradication of the disease on our shores is possible, as only some of the coastal residents show symptoms. Many lives are being saved thanks to the teachings of the Brotherhood. I shall post additional updates from across the sea soon. My wish is that you remain safe and well until then. May we someday meet, my brothers and sisters, here in the land of the radiant dawn. Deep bow. Okay. So they did know, it sounds like, so based on the gold thing, they did know about the actual cure. So were the alchemists just, they really wanted their own evolution thing so badly that they would like attack this fleet to prevent the a real curve from actually being okay. Yeah, I think we want to go upstairs first. Yeah, this is where we came in. Okay. So we have more over there, and then we have this. Okay. So this is the way forward, which means the other path down is a side area. so we can't go in there. Yeah.
I have won. I caught you. Fish, you and I. For 3 days and 3 nights we battled. I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed. They all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rowed out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me. Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. In the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is taken on my body. Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the sun also rises, so does the tide. And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village. You would help an old man? Refreshing in one so young. All right, go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me. After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph, and a beer is just what I need.
Okay. Uh-huh. Well, that's a boss arena if I ever saw one. Let's check out this cave first, then. Yeah, I heard you the first time, dude.
This lonely performance, dreaming of Adelina on this couch, it is enjoyable in its own right. This many souvenirs sustained me, but I wanted more. Until my avarice sent me scurrying off with the Imperial clone!
Okay.
The puppet prince dons the brilliant crown of the Imperium. Do you remember that glorious moment? What is the color of lies? The puppet prince asked of the king. His lovely question haunts me still.
Okay.
I remember the moment my soul was captured by Adelina's angelic voice. It split the heavens and heaved the seas. This lonely performance, dreaming of Adelina on this couch, it is enjoyable in its own right.
Okay.
My partners, their story ended. They became part of my incredible tale. What is the color of lies? The puppet prince asked of the king. His lovely question haunts me still.
Okay, so I can't talk to this person.
Their story ended. They became...
Yeah, there was some kind of lore about that, so... Oh yeah, I still haven't got to the part where this door was, so as soon as I do, I'll make sure to go back and take care of that. Really? Oh. The puppet prince's imperial crown was worn during Red Actress Adelina Corday's most popular performance. The celestial voice captivated many with its dreamlike performances. The crown was cherished as the symbol of those performances, but in the end, it vanished like a dream. I do know that this ended up being worn by the puppet, the king of puppets. I don't know if this is going to be important. I guess I'll just wear it. Oh, we've gone in a circle. Oh, let's no? Okay. We need 3. Yeah, basically a little over 35 or 2,500 more. So oops. All right, let's see what this is. Okay.
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
What?
It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan. And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance, to be disposed of. A nobody. Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you? I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must? You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. You know far too much. It's time to die. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contribution. Human beings can only keep secrets when they're buried with them. Everything else gets out. On to more legendary challenges, for she too will die.
Well, the etiquette is a good weapon. I never thought I'd have it used against me. Switch to acid. Yes. Dude.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Okay.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. Be of good cheer. Now that you've seen this place, I'll ensure your suffering ends for good.
Wait, what? Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna not be right next to that. Also, he just transformed into a carcass. Here's what we're gonna do, is we're going to... we're gonna switch to... that, and then I guess we'll keep it on carcass, honestly. Let's no, I don't need to go there to switch my equipment. I want to move this to... Oh yeah, it's gonna... Yeah, it's gotta be. And then we're gonna switch this to the claws.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Okay.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Yeah, clearly.
You know far too much. Time for you to die. You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
Oh wait, what? I swear I still had plenty of H... Okay.
Truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time for you to die. What is happening?
I had a heal. I think I might have been able to beat it. Him. Yeah, his first phase, not too bad. His transformation is a bit crazy.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have.
Oh, shoot. Legendary challenges, or she too will die.
Oh. Yeah, I messed up there bad. I got overconfident. This first phase might be one of the easiest phases in general of a boss. so far, but
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
you know, I didn't know jack about your involvement until you just revealed yourself, so...
Behold, elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Okay, I need you to get away from the wall, actually. No.
Legendary challenge.
No, I just messed up. I just messed up bad.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Okay, there is... Okay, I was trying to see if I could just run around the side of him, but I can't.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. Wait. What is happening? and in more ways than one. But the games end here. You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
Come on. Okay.
Legendary. You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Okay, stay away from the wall.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time for you to die. Wait. What is
Dude, would you let me heal? This endless combo that he has where he's just like, oh my gosh. He just keeps going. Like, can you chill for just half a second?
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Stay away from the wall.
You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
No.
More legendary challenges, or she too will die.
Somehow I think that you won't last 5 seconds. I mean, she's not called legendary for nothing, right?
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time to die. You know far too much. It's time to die. Wait. What is happening?
No! Okay, I had way too few heals left. This is so doable. That's the irritating part, is I know I can do this. This is not even nearly as hard as many of the other bosses that we have fought. I don't know why I should be struggling against Lumacchio.
We are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. but the games end here. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time to die.
Okay, come away from the wall.
Wait. What is happening?
Yeah, you were chosen.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything. All of it. Please, just don't kill me. All this happened. All of it. Because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique. Or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders.
But Veronique just let the legendary stalker pass right on by. So if if Veronic's faction is directly targeting and Veronic wasn't thinking clearly, surely they would have come to blows.
This is a mistake. But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir. No middleman. For the cure. It was complete. Worked on carcasses, they said. I was to have a stronger body. One immune to disease and infection. I was to become. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. I must have treatment. I must. My good, kind fellow. Please. Sir.
Well, if he turns out to betray us, then hey, we have another boss fight. But like, I don't feel. I know he tried to kill me, so maybe I should just kill him. But I'm okay. It's curiosity. Okay, that's what it is. I want to know what happens.
But you must take me with you. I need treatment. You cold-blooded rogue. You're as bad as they are.
Sure.
I'll be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
Well, I don't know. Should I have just punished him? Probably. I thought I was choosing the, yeah, we'll look for a cure for you route. But apparently we're choosing the abandon him route. Which, you know what? I'm not, yeah. I leaving, so he literally tried to kill us, leaving him to be like that. Maybe that's what he deserves. Otherwise, punish him would probably be just kill him, right? I assume. Anything more to say?
You cold-blooded.
I'm as bad as they are. Dude, you literally tried to kill me. You can say nothing. Anyway, yeah. So this has been going on for a while. Okay, I'm curious. What is this about? Oh. Painter's sky. The painter, trapped in darkness, yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her within. That light was connected to a profoundly blue and strange sky. To the one within the darkness, to the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter who had lost her light. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired and finished my painting, this painting. As time passes, I am certain the world will acknowledge its true worth. To that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible. The clear blue sky. Open your eyes and look at the clear blue sky. Feel the night, which will end someday. Only time will tell. The clear blue sky, a song of how the landscape seen when the veil of time is lifted, may sometimes be the most beautiful sight.
Close your eyes, come to me. Open your eyes, open up the clear.
Any enemy of the alchemist
I'll be there to hold you close in my mind.
Well met, my.
See the snow melting down the sea below. Celebrate a brand new day to start.
Nightmare's amulet increases attribute damage inflicted on enemies affected by the same attribute status ailment. Huh. So this is a greatsword, basically. Oh, yeah, weapon blade type greatsword. It's literally a greatsword. Looks like a gun sword, specifically. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. This does sound cool, but a lot of these are like extremely heavy. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah, this isn't actually where I wanted to go. Yeah, this is where I want to go. Alright, well, next time I suppose we will be continuing through this ship graveyard. Oh, he's just straight dead. Lumacchio's last letter. You should have helped me. What use are your noble words and high-minded morality when you would leave one like me to rot? Okay. I am a coward worthy of pity, even contempt, yet I am worthy. I am no villain. To survive in a world gone mad, one must make sacrifices. The laws of nature demand it. Indeed, in the end, did you not sacrifice me to ensure your own survival? I mean, if by sacrifice you mean defend against your attempts to murder me, then sure, I sacrificed you. In the end, is there really all that much difference between us? Yes, there's so much difference between us. Though I die this day, remember me in every battle through all your tomorrows. But be warned, you two will be forced to make sacrifices, unpleasant ones. But you will make them to survive. It is an inevitability. Lumacchio Pantalone. Okay. Huh. Okay, I assumed that punish him would mean kill him. And maybe it would have, so maybe his death is inevitable. I thought maybe he'd show up later, but not so. Anyway, yeah, so we'll keep going. And I might do an epilogue playthrough of this at some point. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.